Hello everybody, Sergeant Soldier here, and we're back with Brick and Rust, and today we're looking at the survey charge tool covered exploit that everybody's talking about. And he said, Sergeant Soldier, as soon as you get back home, you need to do a video about it. Okay, here we are, we're doing a video about it. This is one where I was reading about it on Reddit, and I really didn't believe it before. I was like, there's no way possible that a survey charge is going to do enough damage to a tool cupboard on the opposite side of a wall to be able to destroy it. And I was half correct. It will not do damage to a tool cupboard on the opposite side of a wall. So, tool cupboard, wall, survey charges, right up against the wall, as close as it can get, doesn't do any damage. I was half correct in my assumption. However, what I didn't know, and what nobody was actually saying, was that they were actually putting the survey charges on the roof, on the floor, I guess you could say, not the roof. And by putting them on the floor, takes the tool cupboard out with no problem. So there's a couple ways to combat this to prevent your tool cupboard shacks from getting destroyed. One is to build it in a 1x2 like this. One foundation too high. Now there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and as you can see here, there's no middle floor. And this is the wrong way. I'll show you why. Put a bunch down. Without that middle floor there's actually nothing to absorb the damage from the, the survey charges. It will take a lot more because of the distance away from the top floor. However, it still will damage the tool cupboard. So, let's get rid of this baby. When you go ahead and you set up a 1x2 like this, you want to make sure that you put that extra floor in the center there just to make sure that no damage comes to your tool cupboard. Post it. A little bit of lag today. So there we go. All right, now I'll throw a couple down. Go to our tool cupboard here. Nothing. Actually, if you look up at the floor, you'll see the floor actually absorbs some of the damage. So that's why you need to make sure that extra floor is in there. Now, there's something I thought was really, really cool. And let's remove this tool cupboard here, and I'll show it to you in a sec. And that is taking the roof and applying it to your buildings. It can actually protect tool cupboards a lot easier than doing a 1x2 like this. So, let's just say that this is the side of your base. You want to use roofing to make it look really cool or something. Or make it a little bit more beefy because of the added health bonus of the roof. So, let's say, I got the idea. Let's throw a tool cupboard inside of here. Now, a tool cupboard will only place inside of here if it is the roof that is a half block higher than the foundation. If it is the roof that touches the foundation, it will not work. There is no room to place it. I've tried. I could not get it to work. I'm going to keep trying to see if I can find a way, but yeah, it won't work. So once this is inside of here, the funny thing about it is when you start throwing survey charges on the roof, sometimes they slide down. That time they didn't. But absolutely no damage to the tool cupboard inside. So the real funny thing is when they slide down. Let me grab some more. See if I can get them to slide. Come here, babies. All right, ready? Go! There we go. They slide all the way down. Throw a whole bunch of them in there. And even though they slid all the way down, they still do not... Look at it. They're literally exploding on top of the tool cupboard and did not do any damage to it. So that is two ways that you could use to defend your tool cupboards if they're inside of shacks, or if you incorporate them into your buildings. Maybe throw a roof over it to protect it. Is the roof ideal, or is it a good idea? That's really up to you as the builder. I don't know how you're building your base. I really like using the roof because of the extra health and durability that it has. I mean, compared the roof to the floor, it's double the health. It's going to take double the amount of explosion pretty much to get through it. And as you saw with the survey charges, at the very least, it's not going to take out your tool cupboard. So, but anyway, if you watched the How to Rust video previous to this one, and you saw the roof shack that we had done in there, this also works for that. Even if you get on top of the little shack and throw your charges down, it will not take it out. So, that being said, this was Brick and Rust, and we're doing the survey charge tool cupboard exploit. Which, I mean, it might be an exploit just because the survey charge doesn't do any damage except for straight down, apparently. And that's on top of a roof where you shouldn't be able to throw a survey charge. However, At the same time, it does have splash damage, so I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. I'll see what you guys think. But if you liked it, let me know in the comments section. If you have any ideas or suggestions for me, please let me know in there as well. And we'll see you in the next Rick and Rust video. Bye-bye! Thank you so much for watching Breaking Rust, a series dedicated to exposing bugs, glitches, and exploits in the game of Rust. The idea is to get these videos into the hands of game developers as soon as possible, so please share this video to help achieve that. If you know of any bugs you'd like to have featured in an episode, please let me know in the comments below.